How would it be to live in a world where you feel you are constantly supported, where you receive the most beautiful reflections of yourself, where you are loved, cherished, where you feel constant upliftment and gratitude from life itself? I'm speaking none other than the twin flame dynamic. Within each one of us is this dynamic. Although this twin flame doesn't have a gender, she or he animates the opposite polarity in you. And she can uh, manifest outside in the form of a bird, through the lyrics of a song, through the cloud formations, through the trees, through nature, through a partner, through a spiritual guide who uplifts you, who guide you to the truth, who show you the fullness of your being, who even challenges you out of love and compassion to help you grow to the fullness version of yourself. And when you are living from this twin flame dynamic, it feels like you are living in a life, the joy of interconnectivity. You don't feel separate. Everything, like the cuckoo who is singing, speaks to the depth of your bones. The separation has dissolved. You become as one with the environment, and the fear has disappeared. There is nothing, there is nothing to protect anymore. You're not invested in protecting this body mind because you somehow seem to know yourself beyond the body, beyond the identity. And such a beautiful place to live. And it's a place where you see even the challenges as an opportunity, a gateway to really immerse yourself fully into the reality. Let go of any limitations and transcend that, and to know yourself as the eternal self. Such is the power of the twin flame. And she or he is like a light, a homecoming beacon which constantly animates so that you remember who you truly are. But therein lies the, let's say, the deception also, but also the challenge. That is more accurate to say. The challenge is that when the twin flame, especially when it manifests in the form of a partner, such is the joy and the beauty and the connection, you seem to manifest something outside of yourself which animates the opposite polarity of you. Let's say you are more animating the warrior aspect of the self, the more masculine, and you are more driven, motivational. And there could be a chance that you have not fully embodied the feminine aspect. And then there comes the twin flame in the form of a partner who animates surrender, softness, unconditional acceptance, servitude, divine service, humility. And you're so fascinated by this reflection. You see, wow, this is all I long for. You feel complete. You feel complete in that dynamic. You somehow seem to think, oh, there is something that I hope for, long for, my twin flame. But of course, although beautiful, this can be limiting because somehow the partner doesn't seem to fully fulfill the twin flame dynamic because she or he has his or her own journey. And the more you seek something outside of yourself, the more you're looking for validation, support outside from yourself, although it might elevate you, you might also see it has the opposite effect. You might see that you are being dependent on it. And hence, the more you tries to look or tries to take the draw that support or love, the more you take the juice out of this relationship. And there can come a point where you know it's the reflection itself runs out of course, and you have to look within and see, okay, let me find uh, the twin flame that I am really longing for. This doesn't mean to say not to be in a relationship or a partnership. Of course, it's the most beautiful thing. But then there can be an inquiry. How can I be in a partnership and yet be in my aloneness, all oneness, and embrace the twin flame? Not just through one expression of a partnership, let's say, or through all of the reflections dynamic. And then you are not limited in one form of reality construct anymore. You're constantly drawn into new different possibilities of expression. Twin flame will draw you to certain expressions, connection with certain people. It will draw you into a new job, a new location, and everything is only seeking one thing, is to animate the fullest expression of who you are, to animate any shadows that is limiting, and then unleash the soul fully. And that is the only game that is happening. And another um, twin flame dynamic, or the limitation there can be of, is that I have seen in myself and also those around, is one of the guru disciple dynamic. Because when the student isn't ready, the teacher appears, and the teacher seems to challenge you, motivates you, elevates you, helps you grow to the fullest version of yourself. And there can be the greatest love that you feel in relation with the guru, because he is or she is validating you in some way, uh, because he or she can see you. Actually, they can see you even to the point that even those aspects that you have in yourself seen. And think about that dynamic. Rarely we get to see ourselves, in other people. So there is somebody who can see through the depth of your bones and then help you, challenge you out of love and compassion. And then and then there is this distortion, let's say, or the belief that, okay, this is fulfilling something, and then I build a polarity once again: the guru, the disciple, the teacher, the student, and I always become less than what I am really capable of. And if the teacher or the guide who is animating that, the principle of teaching, is honest enough, is courageous enough, uh, then they wouldn't buy into that limitation. They will also constantly challenge this dynamic, because they have passed through this dynamic most probably, and would be able to challenge you. And I would also add, if the guru or the teacher is inviting some sort of dependency, then it's probably not serving you the best, serving you the best interest, because he or she doesn't need anything other than uh, the expression of you, the fullness of you. So this is a karmic filter. Actually, this is a age-old karmic template that many of the spiritual seekers must be carrying. So it is very important to look at this honestly and let go. And there can be a lot of grief, pain in letting go of this dynamic, this dependency, because you're coming more into absolution, you're coming more into the aloneness. But if you embrace that aloneness, if you animate that, if you don't fight it, allow yourself to fully immerse in it and let go through it and come out of the other side, uh, then then the aloneness changes to all oneness. You see, you were never alone. You're always supported. You're always cherished. There is not just the guru, not just the partner, not just the reflections around you. There are guides, there are angels who are supporting your journey. And the fear then disappears. Life becomes a constant unfolding revelation of your true self. What better way to live your life? Namaste.